Hi, Jill Beytebiere here, and I'm going to do a video today on how to strengthen your immune system to help you fight off viruses and illnesses and to just have better health in general. We can't afford not to do this. With viruses like the coronavirus going around and other super viruses, we need to have all the strength that we can, and there may be some times where it's too dangerous even just to go to the doctor, or it may not even be accessible to us. So we need to take care of our health, and the vast majority of our health issues are things that we've done to ourselves. So that's actually good news, because that means that there's something that we can do to turn it around. We need to do things differently if we're going to survive, both health-wise, financially, emotionally. The coronavirus has been a scare, but it can lead to some positive changes. And one change tends to lead to another. It's sort of a snowball effect. It's like my mom said when I got a new couch cover for my couch a long time ago. She said, once you start fixing up one thing, you're going to want to go on to another, and the next thing you'll know, you'll have done the whole house. And she was right. And I'm hoping that if you don't consider yourself what they call a granola, that you will consider becoming one. In short, there's no guarantees. You can do all things right and still come down with a virus or any other kind of illness, but it's your best insurance. So tip number one, this is something really helpful if you're fighting off some kind of a sickness, is to just nibble on tiny little pieces of ginger root. If you have too much, it'll make you gag. It just tastes awful. Sometimes I do it anyways if I really feel like I need to fight something off, but it helps quite a bit. My son just made me some, I think it was celery and cucumber and ginger juice today, and I was feeling a little bit of nausea before that, and it just made me feel better within maybe a half an hour or less. Ginger is supposed to help with nausea, so it can fight off a lot of things. If you have just a little bit of it, you kind of feel a zing, and so you know that it's doing something. If you don't have a juicer, it's something that would be really good to have around if you can try to get in the habit of actually using it and not just storing it in the cupboards. You can sometimes find them at Costco. I think they've had a good one there. My favorite is the Champion juicer, because you can also use it to make peanut butter or banana ice cream, which is something that my kids really liked, and it's a nice substitute for ice cream if you're trying to lose weight and you want to have something healthier. I'm going to put a link in the description below if you want to try to go on Amazon and buy one. I will get a small commission for that, but it won't cost you anything extra, and it's something that we have and we go in spurts using, but when we do, we feel really good about it. And I make a big jar of juice and keep it in the fridge so that I can have some the next day, and I try to get my kids to drink it. It's just a good addition to your health. Another thing, tip number two, that's really helpful is to drink lots of water. And I know you've heard that, but not everybody does it. Sometimes my kids will have a sickness and I'll bring them water, and it'll be sitting right in front of them and they won't touch it, and they're just miserable, and they want some kind of medicine to make them better when the answer is sitting right in front of them. We have an Uncle George in our family, and everybody should have an Uncle George. He was a great guy. He used to always tell me about a doctor that was in a concentration camp, and he was put in charge of the prisoners. And he didn't have anything in a medicine bag, so he basically had his patients drink lots of water. And he said that cured just about everything that they were afflicted with. When I feel sick, I tend to down about 2 or 3 glasses, and that really helps a lot. And if you ever have headaches or stomach aches, that's often a sign that you're not getting enough water, and your brain and your stomach both need a lot of water, so they send messages to you telling you that you need to increase your water intake. So it's a clue. Tip number 3 is to sleep 8 to 10 hours a night. When you're sleeping, your body heals itself, it does its repairs, and so you really need that in order to get better. And this is a case of do as I say, not as I do. I'm probably gonna die soon if I don't start getting more sleep, but I'm on a mission. I'm trying to start some online businesses, and things are in the initial stages, so it just is taking a lot more of my time. But hopefully I'll get a handle on it soon. Now we move on to tip number 4, and that is a big one, and that's to eat healthy, especially lots of fruits and vegetables. And I'll be doing another video on more of the specifics on how to do a complete overhaul on your diet if you need that. But for right now, I'll just say that you don't want to just be eating dry foods. You've got to get some juicy fruits and vegetables, preferably in the raw state. Like an apple is good. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but apple pie probably won't do it. And eating healthy is good for your joints, it's good for your blood sugar, your weight, your heart, your energy levels, your skin, just about everything. So it's a really good thing to try to change your diet. And sugar is something that would do well to cut out of our diets, or at least to minimize. And I've got another video planned on how to kick the sugar habit, because I have got one of the biggest sweet tooths and I've been able to kick it for years on end, other than just say birthdays and holidays, or maybe a scheduled cheat day. So anyways, that's something I'll share with you soon. And tip number 5 is apple cider vinegar. If you take a spoonful of apple cider vinegar, maybe some of you have already done this, but you will feel how potent it is. It can often help you when you're feeling like you're coming down with something, and help you to kick it really quickly. It's good even on a daily basis. Now, if it's too strong for you to try it in a spoon, you can mix it with a little bit of water. I do that. It's a lot easier to get down. And if you drink it by the spoon, you tend to choke afterwards. It's so strong. It can help you with your blood sugar, with your skin, with Alzheimer's. Some people say it can help you lose weight. It helps your body to be more alkaline so it can fight off cancer. It's just all around good for you. So a spoonful a day, maybe even 2 spoonfuls a day, if you are a go-getter, would be good. And tip number 6 is to make sure you get plenty of exercise. Now, a walk a day, or a little jog, or some other kind of exercise is really good, especially outdoor exercise. You know you've done something good and you feel great about yourself when you do it, and you come home and your cheeks are all rosy and your lungs feel good. You just know you've done something good for yourself. Plus it helps your stress levels and makes you happier. Tip number 7 is to reduce your stress levels. So the exercise I just mentioned will help with that, but also practicing mindfulness or prayer. I know that my son Joseph has told me that he would sit and think about things that he's thankful for, and that really helped him to have a better perspective on life. So that's a good practice, and it can really help you to reduce your stress. So comment below if you end up doing any of these today, or if you have any plans to do any of these different things. And be sure to subscribe and like and hit the notification bell, and go to my website at lifebuildingmedia.com. It'll be down in the description below, along with my email address, jillbeytebiere at lifebuildingmedia.com. And you can consider taking a video clip where you can share with me something positive that you do to try to help your immune system, and possibly I can get that on a future YouTube video. So thank you for watching, and the next video is how to improve your diet and do a major overhaul, and we'll see you there.